Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse in our beautiful Creativerse world. Welcome back. I was admiring our treasure spawner. This treasure chest farm is so awesome. I love it so much, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Today we're going to be working on our Star Wars build, and I'm pretty excited about that, but that'll be just one moment. I did just want to recap what we did yesterday. Yesterday for me, 2 days ago for the video audience. We built this tool maker, which is pretty exciting. It was one of the easier villagers to set up, I would say. And then they went missing, and I have no idea how that happened. Oh, that's almost the exact same girl. Anyway, the toolmaker just requires a table and a chair of the tool type you want. So Lumite gives you Lumite mining cell, Diamond mining cell, and then a processor. And that's it, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I have a cool idea for this sort of area down here that's sort of in and under the trees. So that'll be fun. But today we're going to be working over in the Star Wars area on our big Star Wars build. The game is running a little bit strangely, so I apologize. I know it's probably like a little jittery to you guys. We had a big crash over the past few days. Creativerse was down, I think, almost an entire day, and they said it wasn't supposed to be. It was just an actual crash. You know what? The gardener is terrible. Like, really? She never has anything for me. But yeah, Creativerse went down for quite a long time. It seems to be running okay-ish now. Not great, if I'm honest. Thanks to Liv, saving my hero is wonderful. Do we need any of these? I don't think so. Not yet, at least. I did actually want to ask you guys one thing while we're over at the base, and that is, well, we might as well go check our guy, too. And that is, aren't you? Okay, you are waving. Alright, we got a few new ones, it looks like. Wowzers. Man, there are a lot of those. So I was thinking about building, well, you know what, I'll just show you guys. So sometime in the future, one of my plans was to use our beautiful treasure spawner that I cannot stop running through because I love it so much, and to convert it into sort of an optional mob farm. And one way I was thinking about doing that is ice actually kills most mobs. If they stand on ice, they take freeze damage and burn. And I was thinking if we put fans at the edge of the room, it should blow mobs to the center, and then if they're on ice, they'll die, so we could just stand on a layer. It might take a little bit, and then sort of pick up mob drops while we're down here. We could also put a lever and sort of, you know, switch it on and off. And that was my thought process. I'm curious if any of you guys have done something similar, / if you guys know if that would work, or if you have any different ideas for a good way to do a mob farm. Yeah, let me know. I'm curious what you guys say. Farms in Creativerse, like mob farms and stuff, are pretty rare, I would say. You don't see them a tremendous amount. But especially in this layer, like to get a ton of corrupted dust, it doesn't seem like it'd be terribly difficult to put a bunch of fans and then a strip of ice down the middle and just force all the mobs on it, and then we'd also have to figure out how far fans actually push things. But anyway, let me know, and yeah, let's get over to the Star Wars area and start the building. Heading over to the Star Wars area. Never a bad time to show off this place. I love it. I love our hub so much. Yes, I need to work on it still. I will, eventually. That is an unreal build. I mean, look at that. Adarani-reen. I mean, obviously somebody unbelievably evil works there, but you know what? I'll say it. Villains have cooler layers than heroes. Yeah. I did want to show you guys this too. That's really the reason I came through the hub side, because there has been some unbelievable building by Lycanthus. Yeah. Really, really cool. He actually sent me a message saying, I guess this is one of the first shots you see in the Star Wars movies. So he thought it would be cool if that was the first shot you kind of got coming out of the teleporter, which I think is really, really a neat idea. So this area, super cool. The area we're building in is over that way, actually. So let's do a little flying. So today, I want to start getting more of the structure down. It's going to be a pretty difficult thing. I have trouble anytime I'm building something big. I find it hard to sort of figure out how much to show you guys, because a lot of it's just placing blocks, being like, you know, turning into a Minecraft villager, and then taking down those blocks and replacing them. You can see all my planted trees. Oh, they look so stupid. Yeah, one day we'll come back and fix this all up. A lot of it will probably depend on the path that comes through here. I also have to find some blueprints. I think I can just take a blueprint. Take a blueprint of one of these trees, right? And then just copy it. I haven't used a blueprint in so long. I think they're new. Like, you can use Qubit to do it or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is our area. This is what we've built so far. And today I want to get a little bit more on this area, because we need this to go up. Up. Probably not that high. 2 moons. Yeah. There's not much more to say. I kind of just want to start building. This is going to be sort of the entryway into the build. I'm not sure. This is tricky. Because I'm not quite sure how to build this. I think getting the facade on and then adding the rest of the building would make more sense. Quite frankly, I don't care too much about the insides of the building just yet. We can figure those out after the building's up. So I think getting it to look good and then building onto it would be good. So I think that's my plan. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of finagling. Yeah. If you guys were curious, this is a loose idea of what I'm trying to build. I'm sort of taking some liberties because I don't really want it to look exactly like this. But this, for some reason, is what I pictured when we started the Star Wars area, sort of a forgotten jungle temple type vibe. So I don't think this is even Star Wars, if I'm honest. It comes up if you search Star Wars Jungle Temple. Somebody said it's from one of the books. I don't know. But this is sort of the idea of what I want to build, but almost completely different. So, yep. Little bit of time later. I'm waiting on some excavators, some coal to go to gunpowder so I can get rid of that tree. I know this doesn't look great yet. I have sort of a vision that may or may not change, but I wanted to get some sort of height on it. This is sort of the lower edge, and then there'll be like a rising sort of thing in the back there. So I'm thinking, well, I'll explain my logic and then try and build it. So I'm thinking this will come up one more and then go back 2 or 3 blocks. And then that's where sort of the bigger building will rise out of. This is a little bit steep, but I also wanted to add some kind of like immediate size so that the courtyard feels kind of smaller. I really wanted this section to make this section look sort of short. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be kind of stately looking. I also want to expand it further out sideways. That's also something that kind of needs to happen. So, yeah, I'll probably do that next. I'm just waiting. I want to get rid of that tree so that I can expand it both directions. But, yeah, the vision's coming together. It's sort of slowly but surely. You can see I'm already trying to mix up some blocks. We've got the medieval wall in there to give sort of a different texture. There's a lot of work to do. I'm going to leave some of the detailing. I want to get a little bit more structure in before I worry too much about the detailing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's sort of where I am right now. Yeah, I mean, luckily we have a lot of stone textures, so, you know, we can have quite a bit of detail before we have to introduce any new blocks, but I'm also pondering introducing a new block, if I'm honest. I think there's probably, like, some sort of block set that would look really cool. The hidden temple seems kind of obvious. I might use it on the interior. I don't like the way it mixes with stone particularly much. Futuristic, again, doesn't mix particularly well with stone. I don't know. I'm trying to find another block set that can kind of, you know, add to the lore of this place. I want it to feel kind of like it's like an alien temple. But we'll see. That also might come on the interior. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to get rid of that tree. And, yeah, it's coming together. Here we are. I think it looks pretty good. It's very, bold. It's very, hey there, how do you do? And, that's sort of what we're looking for. So, yeah, I think it's good. You know, it's pretty flat. I'm almost thinking we can go up one more with the stairs. And then we'd go back. What do I want to use? Stone slabs, maybe? And then I can add lighting if I really want. We'll probably vary this up. But what I was thinking is going back, like, 3 blocks. And then from here, like, this is where the next section of the building would sort of rise up. So let's see if that looks... I almost think it maybe should go further back so there's more sort of depth. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if it should go even further back, just because once you get up to a certain height, you almost want, like, more... The further back it goes, I mean, obviously, the more depth you have, but... what if we go 5? I mean, that's pretty deep. Now we're getting real big. Yeah, yeah, I think that looks better. And then once it's built up, I think it'll make a big difference. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get that top layer in, get that floor down, and then we'll play with having it a little bit bigger. Also, if it's 5 back, that gives us a little bit of room to play with. Sort of on this balcony-ish level. Yeah, I don't know. We'll play around with that, but I do want this extra layer and then sort of a floor going across. And then we'll worry about the next steps. You know what's interesting? Those 2 pillars are 2 blocks apart on this axis. And you can't tell too much, which I actually kind of like, because that means we could probably do some, like, interesting stuff with this top level. Anyway, yeah, I'm just in the process of placing these, but I think it looks pretty good so far. We've got a good, like, platform. I do want to expand this out probably 10 blocks on either direction. But I also was thinking of maybe getting some structure in behind these front pillars, because it's kind of looking a little bit weird. This is all going to be not like it is right now. This side things I think are going to be open, but this back section is not. So I think we also might get a little bit better of an idea if we start filling in that back section. But I want to get that top a little bit done and then work down here. You know, just taking chunks at a time. It's such a big build that I think taking sort of chunks is the way to go. Like we did, you know, we did the courtyard and then these side things, and I really also want to fix this tree because it's just so terrible. It's just so bad. Oh. Potentially the most boring update. Oh, I got the weird glider. Yeah, this is done. Yep. So now we're going to work on this bottom section. I already filled in just the little doorway area, and already I think it looks way better. I don't know what doors I want. Excuse me. My throat is all... let's just search door. I'm so glad they added a search feature. I don't remember if there ever was not a search feature, but... let's just go with stone for now. We might change that up. I was looking at the Atlantis blocks. I thought they might be kind of cool for this area, but... yeah. So... yeah, now... excuse me, my throat's all gunky from the morning and the coffee, and this is gross. Now we want to get some sort of like wall or something in the back here. I'm not really sure what the interior is going to look like. I more just want to get something up in this area so that it doesn't look so straight through. So I'm just going to put up like a plain stone wall, and then when we do the interiors we can sort of play with it a little bit. I just want that that visual. Also, I fixed the tree a little bit and it's still terrible, but you know what, we'll live with it. I also kind of want to connect these up to the interior a little bit to get that as well. But yeah, I'm just going to put a flat stone wall just for now, and then we can work the interiors later. I just want the visual just to sort of see how it'll look. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's a little room just behind these window things, and I kind of don't like it. I feel like we need to fill these in with something. I feel like I want to fill these in with something, but I just don't know what. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they should be empty. But I'm also not, like, sold on any of the windows. You know, like, I just don't think any of these will look that good. So... yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with these. Barred windows could look kind of cool. Oh, we're out of goo. I mean, those could look kind of neat. Maybe we mix them in with, like, some... yeah, that looks kind of bad, but you guys get the idea. Maybe we can, like, mix them in. I mean, maybe that's the solution. The barred windows, they look kind of cool. I don't know. I'll guess I'll try that, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. The other thing we could do is maybe like, so we still get that depth. I mean, maybe, you know, these look kind of all right. We still have a little bit of texture. They're a little bit bright. I don't hate them. Maybe we could have some sort of mixture of the two. I don't know. Might need your guys' feedback here. I'm gonna go make some barred windows just to see. But I'd love to hear from you guys because I am pretty torn. Yeah, it looks very prison-y. It looks very, very prison-y, so I'm not, like, in love with it. yeah, I don't know. That'll be interesting to play with. I mean, one idea would be to like... The other thing I was thinking is if we do find like a secondary block, so like if we did want to use something to be like... Alright, let me collect the words first. If we did want to make this like a themed thing, you know, this is just an example for now, but like we could put the themed blocks like behind here so that we get a little bit of depth as well this way. I mean, that looks bad too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with these like window things. I don't hate this like I don't dislike the barred windows. They just feel very prisony. Another thing might be to have like, you know, to have like leaves. I do want to like have this like overgrown vibe eventually. So maybe just having holes in them is like an idea just to make it look kind of forgotten. I don't know. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any ideas. I'm kind of stuck with that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this isn't... These are really bright, though. That's the only thing. I kind of like the idea of being able to see in. Like, maybe some of these are missing. It just looks kind of weird. It just looks kind of weird to have those, like, missing like that. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I want there. I know I want something. I just, I'm a little torn. Anyway, in here, I just did like a really simple, just like a little step up. And then this is the floor level, I think. Yeah, I mean, this also might be something that maybe these look fine, like open once the top's built. I don't really know. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I am out of time to record today. This took a little bit longer than expected. I also had some server issues, which... you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I love your guys' feedback, just because I'm a little, you know, crowdsourcing some building tips here. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think of those comments down below. I'm excited to continue this. We actually got a lot done today, although it was mostly placing blocks, so you know how it is. I have the hiccups, so that's a good time. Oh boy, I'm just making weird noises into a microphone now. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!